What's up, everyone? Welcome. This is the REI deal breakdown, and I'm going to share with you a piece of real estate that I wholesaled in, North Van Buren, Wilmington, Delaware. So if you want to know how I did the deal, how the deal happened, just pay attention to this video. If this is your first time watching, my name is Greg Helbeck, and if you get value today, if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video, once again, if you could subscribe to that channel and like the video, it would really mean a lot to me. And also, if you're not familiar with me, my name is Greg Helbeck. I already said that. And I bought and sold well over 100 houses in New York and San Diego, two of the toughest markets in America. And my goal on these REI deal breakdowns is to basically just give you the inside track on a piece of real estate that I bought and sold or bought and rented. Today is going to be all about a property on, 218 North Van Buren Street, Wilmington, Delaware, kind of in the hood, not going to lie, not a great area. Anyway, if you're in Wilmington, you probably know what I'm talking about. And this is a wholesale deal that we did. So the way that we got the deal was it was from a realtor referral. So we got a referral on this property. Owner wanted to sell the property, I think, for $50,000, and he had a reasonable price right off the bat. It was definitely in a rough neighborhood, hence the $50,000 price. Long story short, got the property under contract, and my buddy Tim Appellate, my main man Tim, was able to find a buyer. I didn't have any buyers at the time in Wilmington, and Tim sent me over this guy's contact information. Ended up selling the deal to him. I think we sold it for $57,000. It was a small little itty bitty tiny mouse deal. But at the end of the day, the way I looked at it, I was like, well, shit, $7,000 is better than $0. The realtor referral didn't cost anything until we closed. We had to pay them a little referral fee, but it was minuscule. I think it was $2,000. And so at the end of the day, we made a little bit of a profit. We made $5,000, right, on a deal that literally took maybe 3 hours worth of work all over the phone. Never went to the property. Brett never went there. I never went there. Brett lives not too far from there, but he still didn't go there because it was the hood. And we turned a little deal into a little bit of money. So what are the lessons on this deal that you can take from this video? Lesson number one, it pays to have a good network, literally. I didn't have a buyer. Tim had a buyer. I know Tim. We made money. Simple as that. So if you're in an area where you don't know any buyers, hopefully you know someone who might know buyers. Therefore, you can reach out to that person and they can give you the buyer potentially. So that's lesson number one. Lesson number two, this seller that I was dealing with and that Brett was dealing with was not desperate. He was smart. He was a business owner. He didn't really, he wasn't a dummy, right? He knew exactly what was going on. We wholesaled the property. He wasn't desperate. He had a reasonable asking price, but it wasn't a crazy asking price because Wilmington's cheap to begin with. So you don't need to do deals with desperate people. You need to do deals with reasonable people if they have a reasonable price. And this one seemed to be a reasonable seller, obviously, because we did the deal. The price was reasonable. So don't look for desperate people, because a lot of the times we buy houses from people who are not desperate. They just don't want to deal with putting it on the market for some reason. So we solved their problem that way. So number one, it pays to have a good network. Number two, you got to understand that most people are not going to be desperate. They're going to be reasonable. And number three, the third lesson, as I make it up on the spot, is that you can do this business anywhere. You can do this virtually in any market. I've been to Wilmington before, but I've not spent that much time there. And we made money there, right? I never saw the house, never met the buyer or the seller or anything like that. Literally, it was a completely virtual. I could have been living in Tahiti for all this video matters. And I could have done the same thing, right? The time zone thing would have kind of sucked. I would have been thrown off a little bit with making calls at 2 in the morning. But anyway, you can do this business virtually anywhere in the country, whether you're local investing in your market or you're living in a different market than you invest in. Like what I mean by that is you can like live in San Diego and do deals in San Diego and not go to houses. Or you can live in San Diego and do deals in Wilmington, like this guy. And it doesn't really matter. It's amazing when you can have a location-independent business, so you can literally take your laptop and phone around with you, or as they say in Delaware, phone. They got these weird accents down there. But you can take your phone with you and your laptop, and you can make money. So it's amazing. It's a powerful business. Hope you got some value from this one. And if you did, and you want to partner with me, you want to JV with me, and you're in New York, Delaware, or San Diego, email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com. I'd love to do a deal with you, whether we wholesale it, or I buy it from you, or we flip it together, or we do a rental. Either way, I'm open to anything. Email me, greg@velocityhousebuyers.com. If you got value today, if you could subscribe to the channel and like the video, it would mean a lot. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.